Hey y'all, cheers. Hope y'all doing fine. Me, I'm doing alright. Uh, yeah, I was kind of kicking back with thinking about what I wanted to talk about today, and a lot's been on my mind. But I think the big thing I want to talk about is your goals before cancer. So before melanoma, hit me really hard. Um, One of the simple goals that I had was um, so I'm a member of the South Carolina Barbecue Association, and we've cooked several competitions throughout the state, um, and we got into judging. So the first requirements for judging is is you go through a little class, seminar is what they call it, and then after that you have to judge at a novice table 4 times. That way you get an idea of what you're looking at, so it's everybody's kind of on the same level playing field as far as judging. Somebody says it's too spicy. How do you rank that? Whatever, too sweet, too whatever. How do you rank that? And that's what we go through. Once you do your 4 novice tables, then you become a certified judge. And a certified judge means you get to actually judge the real barbecue comp. The people that are turning in for money, you're one of the guys at a table of 7 or 8, depending, that make up that table. And so the box comes in, goes through a process for blind judging. So it gets turned in to the table. The table then puts a tag on it, gives it to a guy. That guy takes it, or lady. That person takes it into the building, to the table. The table then waits until there's like 4 or 5. They kind of mix them up, and then they disperse them out to the judging table. So you don't know who's you got at all. And then you taste your barbecue. It's pretty cool. I highly recommend getting into it if you're able to. Look into it with your state and whatever, but it's fun. And so once you're a certified judge, your opinion matters. Okay? And when I got diagnosed, I was on my way to be a senior judge. And when I got diagnosed and treatments, it was a little bit rough. And one of the things I wanted to do to try to find myself, because I feel like I lost who I was. Because, when they say cancer touches everything, it does. It touches everything. And I lost who I was. I didn't know who I was, figuratively and up here because I had a brain tumor. And, it really messed with me. So I wanted to get back into it to hit that senior judge. That was a goal that I had before I got diagnosed. So I wanted to make sure that I wanted to hit that goal. And with that goal, you had to judge 15 competitions and cook with a team. Now, they said that if you are a cook team and you are a judge, you can use your cook team, if you compete in an event, as your one time. So, boom, done. Rock on. Awesome. Did that. So I was able to get my senior apron for senior judging. And for me, that was it's a small milestone. Most people don't even whatever. It's a small milestone, means nothing, but to me, it meant a lot because it was a bit of my old life and something I didn't accomplish before then. Before this life reset is what I'm calling it, what I'm deeming it. Realignment of priorities, whatever you want to call it. But so this gave me that chance to do that, and I accomplished it. I got my senior apron, and now we're working to the master apron, which is another 15 events, and cook with another team. Which, if I hit it, I hit it. It's not a big deal. It's still fun to judge. My buddy and I just judged a competition. This is the third year in a row that we've done it, down in Edisto, South Carolina. If you look on the map, follow down the coast, there's Charleston. Just keep on going down, you'll find Edisto before Savannah. And so this is the third year in a row that we've done it. The first year, it's outside of my driving range. I try to only drive no more than an hour because I can't handle the drive. That is one of the byproducts of my treatments and my brain tumor and all this crap. Was my driving is very, very limited. If I drive about an hour in the whole day, hour and a half at most in the whole day, I'm kind of wrecked the rest of the day. So my wife knows that if we go somewhere and I'm going to drive, I might get an hour and a half, and then I'm ready for a nap. I'm done. It's too much busyness in my brain. So we try to keep local. But this one's about a 3.5 hour ride, 4 hour ride. And so my wife drives, but she wanted to make a weekend of it. The first time we went, she wanted to make a weekend of it, so we did. And we go down and we spend the Friday there. And then Saturday morning is our competition that we judge. And then we're done by noon on Saturday. So we kind of hang out. We go to the beach. There's a restaurant and a couple like King's Market. It's like a farmer's market, but it's local. And there's an awesome seafood place that gets fresh shrimp and fresh oysters and stuff like that. So very cool place that we go to. And this was the third year in a row, so it's been fun. It's been fun. So I asked, what are some of your pre-cancer goals that were put on hold that you're working on now? I hung that picture up in the bathroom of me with the apron, and it's just pretty. For me, that meant a lot because it was a little bit of me before I had cancer. So it was kind of like finding some of my identity back. That wasn't about cancer or treatments or hospitals or all that stuff. So please write in the comments what your goal was. Once I got feeling pretty good and I got through treatments, we did compete, and we competed in an event, which is something I wanted to do because I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it. Now, I'm going to tell you, for like the next 3-4 days after this event, I was wiped out. I mean, once I got home and got all cleaned up and everything, and it took its toll on me. And there's still times where I have a big day, not that big, but similar, and I'm just wiped out for a couple days. My recovery time is not where it was. But I keep plugging away at it, and I keep getting up and I keep moving. I kind of say that as long as the Lord wakes me up on this side of the grass, there's something I'm supposed to do, and hopefully I'm better than the day before. But it's always a new adventure because my brain's a little messed up. So anyway, I just want to throw that out there is, to talk about the little milestones that mean nothing to anybody else, but can mean a lot to you, and to try to find pieces of yourself that you thought were gone or you didn't know would ever come back, So, but let me know in the comments what your experience was with this. So, all right, my male homies, rock on. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Rock on.